Hello folks, I'm Nathan. I'm a veterinary student at St. George's University, and I'm going to be giving you a tour of the True Blue campus in Grenada. I'm a veterinary student, so academically I'm going to focus on the veterinary buildings, but I am going to cover the general buildings that all students would use. So I hope you enjoy this. This is more or less what a room looks like in one of the on-campus dormitories. I live in a 3-person suite, so each person gets a bedroom to themselves. As you can see, it comes with a bed, of course, a desk, a shelf, and a closet for each person. And there's 3 rooms which share one shower room and a bathroom, which of course does have a mirror where you can see the wonderful cameraman. The 3 bedrooms also share a kitchen complete with a stovetop, a sink, a refrigerator, a microwave, and a table. The toaster oven is mine. Right here we have the Veterinarian App Lab, where all first-term students first-year students do their anatomy lab things. Inside there's multiple tables and a freezer for storing the cadavers. Here we have one of the places to eat on campus, the Sugar Shack. It's a nice place to grab a snack between classes, because as I turn around, you see that right here is VSL. The place where all the vet students where at least some of the terms of vet students hold classes, as well as the surgery lab, and as well as surgery lab. Right here is the veterinary research and diagnostic laboratories, where students can also have, at least I've had virology lab and bacteriology and mycology. Some of the professors' offices are right here. There's other offices somewhere elsewhere. Over in that direction, if you continue around, you actually will get to the book depository, where all the textbooks are handed out. At first it seems kind of sketchy, but it's not a bad place. As you can see, it's very active with all these cars going through. And right there is the dorm that I live in, St. Patrick's Hall. As you can see from the outside, there's 7 quote-unquote super dorms, and also other dorms. The super dorms are pretty much the cheapest ones you can get, and most students have either have a 3-person suite or a 2-person single room, which more or less looks like that bedroom you saw before, except doubled, and then there's just the hallway that has the kitchen and the bathroom. Here you see the Roundabout, which is the Roundabout and the bus stop, which I would say is kind of a central hub of the campus, because you go one way and you're down toward over here, and you continue that way, and you have actually most of the buildings in that direction. Up here you see Kariaku Hall, and over here on this right side is where the medical center is, and on the far side is where the school store is. Standing here at the Roundabout, you can actually see the security booth, which is quite literally the gateway to campus. No one can enter the campus without showing their without showing their St. George's ID or their visitor's pass. Right here you see Taylor Hall, which is pretty much the place to find where you'll find most people studying. There's an upper portion which is group studies, and there's a lower portion in the back which is primarily for single person studying, completely quiet. Some exams are held in the two halls, in either of those two areas, as well as two small classroom areas on the sides. And off this direction you can see two more of the dorms. Right here is St. Andrews, where I actually lived last term, and St. David's Hall, which sit right here on the playing field, where you can find people playing kickball, soccer, flag football, and other intramural sports. Right there is SD5, I believe. And past that is St. George's Hall, also known as SD1. This building here is Charter Hall, where I know at least the histology and radiology labs for the vet school are held, as well as it houses the mailboxes and a branch of RBTT, which is a banking in Grenada, where many students have accounts. Over there is the student center, and over there is the Roundabout again. Right yonder we have the student center, which is home to the gym, a couple more places to eat, and a convenience store. As you can see, there are also basketball courts out front of it, where obviously basketball is played, as well as a sort of hockey, as a field hockey, which I know a couple guys that all do, or street hockey I should say, probably would be more accurate. In that direction there's two gazebos in front of St. George's Hall. Right here this is what the inside of one of those gazebos looks like in front of St. George's. And right next to it is Patrick Adams Hall, which is I believe it's more of a lecture hall for the med students, but I have had one lecture in here, some orientation lectures, and I've taken a few tests in Patrick Adams Hall. Right here between Charter Hall and the Student Center is something that we affectionately refer to as the Hill, for the obvious reason that it's a massive hill, and it leads up to the upper portion of the campus. Real quick turn over here, we actually have the student store in Karaoke Hall, as well as these concrete monuments for, I believe, donators to the school. Now we've arrived at the top of the hill, where we have plenty of important buildings to look at. Right here we have Boren Hall, where admissions is held, Department of Housing and stuff, certain things like that, as well as Chancellery, where financial aid, I believe, is housed. Directly behind me is this area, where many people come and sell food. It's a good snack for people that have class in Alumni Hall, where I personally had both my first and second term classes, because our class was just so massive. Hello. I'm doing alright. That lady has awesome chocolate croissants. Right here we have Science Hall, which I believe is more important to the med students than it is to vet students, but this is a place where many vets, where at least some of my vet school tests have been held, and I'm sure that the med students do science, I guess, in there. Alright, here's Alan Penzick Hall, which is another great study spot. And all the way out down there you can see the library. I'll get you a better closer look at that. Here you have the library, which is, as you would guess, a library. But it is also a great place to study. And right next to it is the Riff Research Institute, where many, well, as you can guess, research projects occur. And right here where I'm standing is actually the monument to, it's a monument to the 1983 invasion of the US into Grenada to liberate them from the, I believe it was communist invasion or leader. Usually there would be water, but this is the dry season, so they have to conserve it. I'm gonna look right out here. You can see the sea. Right there is Glover's Island, and all the way over there you can sort of see Morris Bishop International Airport, which is pretty much the way to get on and off the island for most students. Here we are now at the back side of the library, where we have this nice little path that goes down to the cliff. You can also get a nice view right here of Glover's Island. The wind, I'm probably gonna have to just narrate over this because the wind is terrible right here. Right now we are here at the cliff. So named because it is in fact a cliff that goes into the ocean. Now, officially, you are not allowed to jump or dive from this cliff. However, I will not say that I don't know anyone that hasn't jumped. Agree with that. Now, folks, I leave you with the on-campus shoreline. I guess I should really say it's not really much of a beach, which I don't know about other people. I enjoy coming down here just to think and relax. We have the dock, which is a place where many people hang out. There are a couple boats of people that dock their boat here. Pretty cool guys usually. We have those two islands, both of which I have swum to just because I could. And you turn, and actually there was nothing there. I don't know what I was thinking about. Anyway, folks, I hope you've enjoyed this little bit of a tour I'm giving you. And if you come to St. George,